What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Rips Card Rips. It is Thursday night. We're here with a full case 2025 Boys of Summer Baseball. Jimbo in limbo says you're late. Sorry about that, my man. Flag football practice went a little bit late tonight. Got the kids home late. We're all running just a little bit late. Also was just waiting on a couple last second payments, so appreciate you guys for those. We're live on eBay, live on YouTube like we always are. 8 boxes, 25 Boys of Summer. Last year, this product, we ripped 2 cases of it. They were pretty brutal. So I'm hoping this year's product is better. Welcome to the break, everybody. A lot of you guys are regulars. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning customer, obviously welcome back. We'll rip the full case. We'll do a recap at the end of all the numbered stuff, autographs, hits, and we'll get these shipped out within 2 business days safely and securely in bubble mailers, faster and safer than anyone else in the business. Again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube. It's 10:04 here on the East Coast. We'll get started at 10:05. It's Thirsty Thursday. Let's get some heat. 9 and 10-year-olds flag football champ. That's awesome. We're just getting into it. My 5-year-old had practice tonight. My 7-year-old had practice. We got games Saturday right at the beginning of the Ohio State game, so hopefully we can get home for some of that. But, yeah, we're just learning the flag football game. You got kicked out of the championship game. Oh, geez. Arguing calls or what? Our first game was last week. The referee called 3 false starts in a row in the game before us. I was like, dude, these kids are 7. Like, are we seriously calling false starts? Is this real life? But man, they take it real seriously. These refs really take it seriously. Like, kid wasn't set on the outside. It's like, come on, man. They run the ball 95% of the time. You're gonna call false starts on the receiver? Anyhow, welcome to Rips Card Rips. Hopefully you enjoy yourselves. Hoolie's back. What's up, Hoolie? If you guys love this stuff, we'll be back Sunday with another case. We got all sorts of breaks coming up. Same as the seller on eBay. I mean, we have 3 breaks Labor Day night, 3 breaks Tuesday night. We have the wheel on Wednesday. We have sudden deaths Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're coming up on a really crazy break season here. So if you want to come hang out, save me as a seller on eBay. You'll know when the auctions go live. This is 2025 Boys of Summer player break. Good luck. Hopefully this product is better than it was last year. As you know, I'm the honest breaker. I'm not the one that screams bang and hits the red button and screams over every $5 auto. I want big, awesome boxes. This product was tough last year. I hope it's better this year. I genuinely hope it's good. Good luck, everybody. Again, thanks so much for choosing to spend some of your Thursday here with me. Shockingly, this is my only break tonight, so I'll get back to watch some of the second half, probably, of the horrible football game that's on TV. Cincinnati and Nebraska, 2 teams that are completely irrelevant in the college football landscape, other than Raiola, who everybody thinks is Minnie Mahomes. But either way, here we go. We got 8 boxes coming at you. I hope they're good ones. One of them felt real heavy as I was getting it out, so I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right. Again, welcome to Rips Card Rips. Here we go. Dr. Grant is here. Yeah, just because he looks like him, he plays the position nothing like him at all. Here we go. Good luck. We're looking for autographed memorabilia cards with some of the top prospects. Jumbo acetate signatures are new this year. I have not watched it I have not watched anyone else rip it, so bear with me on the first box where I figure out where the hits are. And then we'll try to make it a little more exciting after the first one, but first box we're just going to run through in order, figure out where the hits are. I actually looked this morning and nobody else had ripped it, so here we are. Is that a redemption? Looks like we got a redemption. Aaron Judge is a redemption. I know that. All right, here we go. Good luck. Andy Pettit out of 249. Andy Pettit. They made these cards just abnormally thick for no reason. Like, these are like 190s. Bryce Rayner to 249. Like, I think these are all going to have to go in 190s, which is asinine. Johan Santana, America's Best, out of 49. That's an awesome hit for the Johan Santana spot. Johan Santana. Let's see if these will even go in 130s. Are these all going to go in one? No, these will go in 130s. All right. Santana, nice. Here we go. What is this? Boys of Summer, Toronto, Arjun Namala. Looks like he signed the piece of acetate there. Arjun Namala. All right, that one's okay. He's a good prospect. Arjun Namala spot on the board. It's a cool looking card. All right, we'll get these up on stands. I got to order some new stands. I just put in an order today. All right, next up, Al Kaline out of 49. Al Kaline. They are good-looking cards. The background is just kind of, it's like a watercolor. These are all going to go in 190s. I'm going to have to get 190s out for all the rest of these. That's wild. We do have a redemption coming. This is Brody Brecht. Sick patch, if you're into patches. Brody Brecht. Patch. Again, we'll do a recap at the end. Kyle Manzardo, American Glory Signatures Red, Redemption, and a Cam Smith with the rookie logo out of 175. All the base cards are in 190s. It's insane. It's just so dumb. Such a dumb gimmick. Like, oh, yeah, let's just make them super thick. I know Aaron Judge is a redemption too, so I was kind of hoping that would be Aaron Judge. All right, box one down, I would say, at whatever they're charging, $300 a box. That box was not good. Trying to compete with the Bob Ross. How do you purchase a box? You already know 78. This is a group break, my friend, so you can't purchase a box here, but sometimes when we're live on Wednesdays, you can. Kevin, you got Jackson Chorio. This one feels heavier, and this one seems thicker than the first, for whatever that's worth. It's definitely heavier. No redemption in here. Good luck to you. All right, Don Mattingly kicking us off. Base cards out of 249, unless otherwise noted. We'll get these all sleeved and loaded for you in 190s. I just don't think I have enough 190s to sleeve and load the whole break, so at least we know now. Brandon Neely, gold out of 10. I don't know who Brandon Neely is, but if you bought that spot, you probably do. Brandon Neely, gold auto. I am not familiar with Brandon Neely's game. B. Neely. This is Jonathan Santucci. John Santucci. All right, John. All right, Jay Santucci. Relic, Bryce Rayner. Napkin out of 40 or out of 99. Napkin Rayner. We got 3 autos in the last one. Let's see if we get 3 again. Yeah, we're going to get a bonus one, and it's a good one. Evan Carter to 49, purple. This one will play Ethan Holiday, America's Best out of 5. Boom. That's a big hit right there. Ethan Holiday. Everyone loves Ethan Holiday. Boom. I actually listened to Boys of Summer today. My kids love it. Doc G. We listened to that on the way to school today. Ethan Holiday out of 5. Big one there. One of the better cards are going to hit out of this product. George Lombard Jr. out of 175. All right. Everything's going in 190s. We're super thick here tonight. Feeling thick. Ethan is the younger bro. That's a good hit for the Ethan spot. Congrats. Out of 5. Emerald. All right, box 3 of 8. Again, if you guys love this stuff, or you love listening to me talk, or you love both, be back Sunday night with one more case of it. We've got logo fractors. We've got all sorts of baseball coming up. We got 3 cases of Finest running on sudden death auctions Thursday through Saturday. Cam Smith to 249. So make sure you save us. Set notifications so you know when we're going live. And by we, I just mean me. It's just me. There's nobody else here. Drew Beam. Relic auto to 99. Drew Beam. Mr. Beam. Drew Beam again. How about Panini? They're not afraid to give you the same guy twice in a row. I think the next one's going to be a fun one. Drew Beam, twice in a row. Same exact card, just different parallels. Gotta love it. Drew Beam, awesome. Larry Walker, Boys of Summer to 99. Larry Walker. Next up, Enrique Bradfield Jr. napkin patch to 99. Enrique Bradfield Jr. The next one looks cool if it's who I think it is. I'm not sure if it is. It is Albert Pujols out of 25. American Glory. Just an awesome hit. Nice Pujols. Nice Pujols. Hopefully that's the only time anyone says that to you this week. Ken Griffey Jr. out of 5. 2 of 5. That card is awesome. Ken Griffey Jr. 2 of 5. Base Emerald. Boom. That's the best card out of the break so far. 2 of 5. Ken Griffey Jr. The green goes awesome with that. There you go. The kid. Look at that on the back. A little George Brett action. George Brett. Out of 75. The rainstorm is coming. George Brett. It's raining here in Ohio. I'm sorry if you can hear the rain just pelting down on the windows. If it's distracting you from listening to me, it might actually be a good thing. All right, box 4 of 8. This case has actually been way better than either case we ripped last year through 3 boxes. So look at this pack. It's already starting to come open. They're busting out. They're busting out of here. Wild. Sheesh. Busting out of there, probably through the shipping. Cards just fought right through. Rhett Lauder to 249. Rhett Lauder. Rookie card. This one is a Chase DeLauder out of 199, where they signed on the acetate. Not really a cool gimmick if you ask me, but could be worse, I suppose. Victor Hurtado out of 75, patch auto. V. Hurtado. We got Roman Anthony coming up next. That one I'll play. Roman Anthony is to 99. Everybody's on Roman Anthony right now. Oh, we got a Pastime Materials Goose Gossage. The Goose. The Goose is loose. All right, that's going in a 130. The Goose. Hagen Smith out of 49. Patch auto. Nice one there. Nice Hagen. Get you some Hagen spot. Starlin Caba out of 175. Red. Starlin Caba. And Joe Jackson to 175. Joe Jackson to 175. All right. Halfway through, I feel like it's been pretty good this year. Not going to lie. We got 40 of you here in the live. Next time we'll go live for live fills will be Wednesday night. We'll be live for live fills Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. We have one more case of this on Sunday. Tomorrow night we've got Origins football. Monday night we've got Select Racing. Hobby mega boxes of Optic. Tuesday night we've got Logo Fractor baseball. We got all sorts of stuff this week, so just save me as a seller on eBay and come check out the breaks. We got stuff coming all week long. All week long. I'll be off Saturday night, a little date night with the wife, and then after that we will be live every night despite my original work travels. Hagen Smith to 249. Gonna be a busy week here at Rips Card Rips. Mr. Tibbs the third to 249. We're gonna catch a 101 out of this case. What do we think? Colson Montgomery is out of 99, patch auto. On card. We like on card autos. We like them on card. Colson. I feel like he's been a prospect for like 10 years. Christian Scott out of 199. C. Scott, 199. It's kind of a boring card if you ask me. I don't really like that design. Andy Pettit to 249. I am shocked at how thick they made these. Joe Morgan. There we go, at a 99 patch. The next one's a good one. Speaking of guys who've been prospects for 30 years. Marcelo Meyer out of 25. 3-color patch auto on card. Marcelo. out of 25. That one can get a stand. We can get a stand going with that one. So far, Ken Griffey Jr. is winning the break. Pujols doing great. Ethan Holiday. Here's a Christian Moore to 175. We got 3 boxes left to go. Grab some more 190s for the rest of the break. Bear with me for just a second. All right. We shall survive the rest of the break. Picked up a bunch of 130s, thinking these were all 130s, and they're all 190s. Silly breaker. Silly breaker. Here we go. How about a redemption here? Let's see a redemption. Let's get some folks excited that have redemption spots. Only 1 redemption so far on the break. It was out of the first box. It wasn't anything good. Let's see one here. Chandler Simpson's kicking us off. No redemptions. All real cards. Chandler Simpson to 249. Christian Campbell, rookie to 249. KC. Oh, we got Tommy Troy to 199. We got 2 of these in a row. I actually think these are a horrible design. You got the player in the top left, just a tiny photo. I don't know, it's a lazy design if you ask me. Bryce Cunningham at a 199. I actually couldn't hate this design anymore. They used to do this in a football product, and they called it like draft night signatures, and I hated them then. I also hate them now. Connor Griffin at a 99. Napkin. Got a napkin. Connor Griffin. Nick Kurtz. Everybody loves Nick Kurtz. Out of 49, rookie card. Purple. Next one's going to make someone happy. Next one will make somebody happy. Nick Kurtz out of 49. Here we go. I think that's Jacob Misiorowski. Yeah, it is. Jake Misiorowski to 199. There you go. Misiorowski. Everybody's in love with this guy right now. And Rhett Lauder, red to 175. Nice color match on the red. Rhett. This case has been good. This case has been good. We're still waiting on a monster card. No monster cards. Bunch of good cards. No monster card. Can we catch a monster on the way in? We got 2 to go. Oh, let's see what we want. Massive materials. We want a platinum. We got to see a 1 of 1. Panini, in this, they shouldn't have produced a lot of it. There should be a 1 of 1 in every case, in my humble opinion. It's just sitting on their website at $300 a box. Nobody's buying it at $300 a box. They should have not produced much and made it just loaded. That's what I would have done if I was them, but I'm not them. Sebastian Walcott to 249. Still has one of the best first Bowman photos I've ever seen. Josh Gibson to 249. Josh Gibson. JG. There you go. Mark Mulder. Mulder and Scully. Fan favorites. I'm not sure if he's a fan favorite. Tommy White. Patch auto. Out of 99. That one's okay. That one's okay. So far, this box has left us wanting. Mulder. Oh, we got an upside-down card. Colt Keith. Colt Keith is out of 99. Blue. Colt Keith. Have hearing problems. Any Ronald Acuna? I don't think Ronald Acuna was in the break. I don't think I sold a Ronald Acuna spot. Dante Nori, patch. Next one's cool. Nori, patch. Do you have Luis Angel Acuna? Because he was in the break. 27 out of 49. Craig Biggio. One of my favorite players to watch growing up. Biggio, that's sweet. I like these American Glories. That'll go up there with Pujols. And Colt Keith out of 175. Close this out. 1 box to go. All right. Last box coming at you. Kevin says last box mojo. Are these game worn? Not from any specific game or event, it looks like. Some of the older guys might be. Let me see here. Good question, Doc G. Joe Morgan, I bet, is... Yeah, game worn. So if it's one of the legends, yes, it's game worn or used. If it's one of the people who plays now or a prospect, it is not from any specific game or event. Yes, sir. All right, last box. Again, thanks so much for coming to hang out here Thursday night. I feel like this has got a redemption in it. Hopefully it's an Aaron Judge or an insane auto. I feel like this one doesn't feel as thick. Don't quote me on it. It just doesn't feel as thick. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Come on. All right. It's a fun one on the back. There is a redemption in here. My intuition, once in a million years, is correct. Redemption coming at you. Here we go. All right, we're starting off with Jet Willie, 249. Jet Williams. Jet Williams. Again, we'll do a quick recap at the end. If you got here late, you can also watch the break whenever you want. Carson Williams, another prospect that's been around for a while. Vance Honeycutt, 9 of 10 gold. 3-color patch. It's a sick patch, actually. As you really look at it, it's just an insane patch. Is that what I think it is next? Vance Honeycutt. Vance Honeycutt, please be what I think you are. Oh, I thought that was platinum. Don Mattingly to 99. 2 Mattingly cards. 2 Mattinglys. Same break. Next up, Noah Schultz. Another gold? Yeah, that one's out of 10. So 2 gold autos out of 10 in the same box. Those will play. Noah. Insane patch, even though it's not been used or worn. Isn't really as cool. 1 of 1, Sebastian Walcott. Look at that. Wow. And we got a redemption behind it. Cal Ripken on the back at a 175. Cal Ripken. It is junior, but he only goes by Cal Ripken in the Panini products. 1 of 1 Walcott. That's awesome. And our redemption to close out the break. Again, thanks so much for spending some of your Thursday here with me. Good luck on this redemption. Let's see something wild. Boys of Summer. We got a Prospect Material Signatures 33, James Triantos. That one's not going to get anyone all that excited unless you got the Triantos spot. But if you got the Walcott spot, you just got a 1 of 1 insane patch. It's not from any specific game or event, but man, what a patch. All right. Stuff is better, definitely better than last year. I will say that. The case last year, I feel like I was just struggling through it. There wasn't any action. So at least we got some action here. Hopefully you hit. If you didn't, you'll get a card either way. Ripken to 175. Mattingly to 99. Colt Keith 175. Gibson 249. Rhett Lauder red. Kurtz to 49. Rookie Christian Campbell to 249. Christian Moore to 175, Pettit to 99, Tibbs to 249, Hagen Smith to 249. Colt Keith to 99, Chandler Simpson 249, Joe Jackson 175, Starlin Cabo 175, Braden Montgomery 249, Mattingly 249, Cam Smith to 175, Al Kaline to 99, Bryce Rayner to 249, Andy Pettit to 249. Carson Williams to 249, Jet Williams 249, Walcott to 249, Roman Anthony to 99, Lauder to 249, George Brett to 175, Larry Walker to 99, Cam Smith again to 249, Lombard to 175, and Evan Carter to 49. All right, relics that are not on wall. Joe Morgan. Goose Gossage at a 99. Morgan was at a 99 also. Dante Nori to 99. Connor Griffin to 99. Enrique Bradfield Jr. to 99. Bryce Rayner to 99. And Brody Brecht is out of 10. Brody Brecht out of 10. Nice one there. Autos not on stands in no particular order. Redemption. James Triantos. Mark Mulder to 99. Tommy White to 99. Out of 199, Bryce Cunningham, Tommy Troy, Christian Scott, Colson Montgomery to 99 on card, Hagen Smith out of 99, Victor Hurtado out of 75, Chase DeLauder out of 199, Drew Beam to 75, wait for it, Drew Beam again to 99, Santucci, America's Best is out of 99, and Kyle Manzardo, American Glory, card number 18. And then on the stands, in no particular order, we got a Johan Santana. That's an awesome card, one of the best pitchers I ever got to watch. Brandon Neely, gold auto out of 10, sticker auto. Arjun Namala out of 199. Oh, let's go. Jacob Misiorowski to 199. That's a good one. Hagen Smith, or I'm sorry, Noah Schultz, gold auto to 10. Vance Honeycutt, gold auto, patch to 10. Marcelo Meyer to 25. There you go. And then we're going to go with the American Glory Craig Biggio to 49. Pujols to 25. And Ken Griffey Jr. out of 5, Emerald. Awesome, Ken Griffey Jr. Ethan Holiday, auto out of 5, America's Best. Boom, 2 out of 5. And the hit of the break, a 1-of-1 patch. Sebastian Walcott, 1-of-1. Guys, have an amazing rest of your Thursday night. We'll see you Sunday for another case. This was definitely better than the last one. Big Daddy's got an Ethan out of 5. That's a big hit. We'll see you guys Sunday for another case. Breaks all week. Save us as a seller on eBay. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday weekend. Hope to see you in a break. Bye-bye.